I'm Robert Rosencrantz. When I was a kid, I had a hip disease. I couldn't walk. Through hard work, I overcame that challenge. I learned early that to succeed, I had to compete every day. When I was a teenager, I lost the U.S. race walking championship on a hot day in New Jersey. People said I couldn't take the heat. They whispered, "He can't win." I knew I could, so I changed the way I trained. I figured out how to race. The next year, I beat the heat, broke the national junior record, and won. I learned that to succeed, I had to grow and change. I ran for city council before and lost, twice. Can I win now? Yes. Why? 3 reasons. First, I know how to come back from a loss and win. I've done it before. Second, I've spent the past 4 years growing and changing. Third, and most important, timing. Now, more than ever, my strengths are needed on the city council. Today, I'm prepared to win. I'm running for city council to create opportunity, to rebuild a job-growing economy so everyone in Seattle can thrive. Our economy is transforming. As we become lean and green, our city must be creative, imaginative, and flexible. In this century of change, only cities that compete every day will win the opportunity race. Opportunity abounds, even in these tough times, but it's unrealized because our city government is out of balance. There's one dominant voice, the mayor's. He roars, while the city council whispers. It doesn't have to be that way. Seattle deserves a council that's the people's voice and not the mayor's echo. I'll restore the balance of power at City Hall. Here are my top 3 priorities. First, rebuild a job-growing economy. I'll start by revitalizing the Office of Economic Development. The mayor has let it languish without a permanent director since 2008. I'll hire the best director possible, give them a clear mission and mandate, and hold them accountable for attracting, retaining, and developing high-paying jobs. Let's make our industrial lands, which are underutilized, into a worldwide home for energy production and technology. Sun, wind, tides, and geothermal are free and have few environmental impacts. Let's make Seattle their home for development and distribution. We also must make it easier to grow a business in Seattle, especially if you're a small business. I'll eliminate the square footage tax, get rid of the employee head tax, and increase the exemption from the business and occupation tax. I will send a clear message that Seattle is open for business. Second, stick to the basics and do them well. For nearly 30 years, I've given my customers a fair deal and value for their money by sticking to that simple but effective guiding principle. Stick to the basics and do them well. The city must always deliver basic services, take a long-run approach, have a pay-as-you-go approach rather than levies for just about everything. I have working-class values. On the council, I'll rely on those values as I represent the people of Seattle who work hard and play by the rules. Third, return power to the neighborhoods. I know about neighborhoods. I served 2 terms as president of my local community council. And when 1,400 families have your phone number, you hear about it when something's not right. So I learned about potholes, parks, and crime. I'll put power back in the hands of the neighborhoods. I'll start with an ordinance retroactive to 2008, stating that parking meters shall only be added in neighborhood business districts if the neighborhood wants them and the city council votes to allow them. It's important that neighborhoods have the resources to direct their own growth in a way consistent with their vision, and the incentives as well. So I'll propose giving neighborhoods some of their local parking income to reinvest in their community. I've taken on big challenges before. Time and again, I've bridged ideologies and worked across interests to produce results. I'm driving the Parkway Plan for 520. I led the expansion for Children's Hospital. I've helped create more than 1,000 homes for low-income individuals and families. I get things done. The bottom line is this: I'll put the roar back in the city council, lead Seattle to jobs in the new economy, stick to the basics and do them well, and give power back to the neighborhoods. I'm Robert Rosencrantz. I ask for your vote and your support. Thank you.